Next question, students, about the case study. The Statue of Unity situated in Gujarat is the world's largest statue which stands over a 58-meter high base. As part of the project, a student constructed an inclinometer and wishes to find the height of Statue of Unity using it. He noted following observation from two places. Situation first, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue from place A, which is 80 √3 meter away from the base of the statue, is found to be 60 degree. Okay, and the second situation second, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue from place B, which is 40 meter above the ground, is found to be 30 degree, and entire height of the statue including the base is found to be 240 meter. So students, let us solve this example. Students, based on the given information, answer the following questions. So first question is, represent the situation 1 with the help of a diagram. Okay, the situation 1 is that the angle of elevation of the top of such statue from place A, which is 80 √3 meter away from the base of the statue, is found to be 60 degree. So now here student, we first draw the diagram for the situation 1. So now here first there is a ground level. So this is the ground level where the statue is situated. But here that there is a specific height that the statue is stand on that height. Okay. So this is that. So above the 58 meter the statue is situated. So now here suppose this is D, this one is the E, perpendicular to the ground, and then height of the statue, and then here the statue is situated. So original, that is the height of the statue is CD, the height of the statue is CD. Okay, and here the position A, the observer observe the top of the observe the statue. So here the position A is here, position A is here, and the observer observe the top of the statue and make the elevation, angle of elevation, and that is 60 degree, and the place A, which is 80 √3, 80 √3. Okay, so this is a representation diagram, of the situation 1. Question 2, student, represent the situation 2 with the help of a diagram. So what is the situation 2? Here the students, the situation 2 is the angle of elevation of the top of statue from a place B, which is 14 meter above the ground, is found to be 30 degree, and the entire height of the statue including the base is found to be 240 meter. So here student, see further, that is the ground level, this is the ground level. Okay, and above the ground level there is a place, and that place is above the ground level 40 meter. Okay, this is the 40 meter. Okay, and here above the ground there is a statue. Okay, the statue is standing above the ground. So now here the position of the B, position B is suppose here, position B is here above the ground level 40, above 40 meter. Okay, above the ground 40, and makes the angle of elevation, and that angle of elevation is students 30 degree. Okay, and here this is the position of B, name it. Here we say that it is D, E, and here C. Okay, and here including the base is found to be 240 meter. So the total height of the statue is 240 meter. Okay, so such a way we can represent the diagram for the situation 2. Question students, calculate the height of statue excluding the base and also finding the height including the base with the help of situation 1. So now with respect to situation, we draw the figure, represent the situation 1. So this is the figure. Okay, so now here we have the opposite side and the adjacent side, okay, with respect to the angle 60. So now here we use the ratio, that is a tan ratio. So tan ratio and the angle is 60. So here tan 60 is equal to the opposite side of angle 60 degree divided by adjacent side of angle 60 degree. So now here students, tan 60 is the root 3. So which is equal to opposite side is CE and divided by adjacent side AE. So now here student, this one is the root 3 CE. How can we get the CE? CE get the H plus 58. H plus 58 and divided by, that is a AE, that is 80 root 3. So cross multiplication, 80 root 3 multiply root 3, which is equal to H plus 58. So 80 multiply root 3 multiply root 3. So here students, it is a 3, which is equal to H plus 58. So now 80 multiply 3, that means the 240. H is equal to H plus 58. So now here 240 minus 58 is equal to H. So now here students, that 240 minus 58, that means 2, then 8 and then 1. So 182. So H is equal to 182 meter. Okay. So now here we can say that the height including the base is equal to 182 meter. Next sub question students, finding the horizontal distance of point B for the situation 2 from the statue and the value of tan alpha, where alpha is the angle of elevation of the top of base of the statue from the point B. Okay, from the point B. So now here student, first for the situation 2, the diagram, the representation of diagram is such a way. Okay, so now here students, we first calculate the horizontal distance point A, okay, from the statue. So first, that means we have to first draw, that is a find out the BD. Okay, we have to find out the distance BD. So how can we find out the distance BD? So now here students, here is the angle of elevation is 30 degree. Okay, so now here students, that is the opposite side. Here we take the ratio as tan ratio. So tan 30 is equal to opposite side of angle 30 degree divided by adjacent side of angle 30 degree. So now here tan 30 is the 1 upon root 3 students. Opposite side of angle 30, that is the CD. So here I write CD and the adjacent side, that is the BD. Okay, so we can write here BD. So now 1 upon root 3 is equal to CD. CD is the 200. So here 200 upon BD. So cross multiply students, that is the BD is equal to 200 multiply root 3 meter. Okay, so this is the horizontal distance of point B from the statue, 200 root 3 meter. Next one students, that we have to find out the alpha. Okay, we have to find out the alpha, and alpha is the angle of elevation of top of base of the statue and from the point B. So from the point B, that this would be the angle alpha, and here that this is the distance 40 meter. So now total distance from E dash to E, that is the 58 meter. So now here this will be the 40 meter. So automatically this will be the 18 meter. So now here we will use the tan ratio, that is tan alpha, and the opposite side of angle alpha divided by adjacent side of angle alpha. So now tan alpha is equal to opposite side. Opposite side is E dash D, and here adjacent side, that is the BD. Okay. So now here E dash D is the 18 meter, and here BD, that BD is the 200 root 3. That BD is the 200 root 3 meter. Okay, this distance that we have already calculated. So now here tan alpha is equal to 18 upon 3. So the simplest form, 2 nines are, and here 2 ones are 0, 0. So now here 9 upon 100 root 3. Okay, so here tan alpha is equal to 9 upon 100 root 3. So further we simplify here that tan alpha is equal to 9 upon 100 root 3, and then rationalization, that is multiply and divided by root 3. So here students, 9 root 3 divided by 100 multiply 3. So now here simplest form, 3 ones are and 3 threes are. So here 3 root 3 upon 100. So this would be the final answer. This would be the final answer of tan alpha, students. That is 3 root 3 upon 100 meter.